So, after submitting my first assignment late last night, I was doing some charity work today. Yes, that's right. I was doing some charity work today, and a couple of people came in and they were going to buy this children's toy. And what it was like this plastic toy that was on a stand that's in like the shape of a recording studio with buttons and a microphone and everything. Probably aimed at ages 3 to 4 years old. I remember assembling it myself and it going off several times as I was assembling it because it was annoying. Anyway, another toy was sold a few days ago and we took the batteries out of that one and put it in the new toy for the customer and put the old batteries into the one that was left behind that was for sale today. Anyway, the batteries eventually run out through people pressing them, and 2 people came in today and they were unsure whether they wanted it or not because they didn't know it worked. So I assured them it did work, and then I tried to change the batteries, but we had no other batteries to replace them. Anyway, they were unsure that it was what they wanted because they weren't sure whether it worked or not, and they wanted to haggle with the price, but the price was already only £2, and this item would have retailed at anywhere between £20 and £40. I don't know how much, at least 20, possibly as much as 40. But the item was already only £2. So, I mean, I don't know how much they wanted to haggle it down. Obviously, they wouldn't take my word for it that it worked and the batteries had just run out. And then they asked whether we had any brand new batteries to put in it to sell with it for £2. Then they would be willing to pay the full price. I mean, even the brand new batteries to put in it to sell it to them for £2 would have been more than £2. I mean, I don't know how much they wanted it for. Maybe it's £1, maybe it's 50p, maybe it's nothing. And the fact that it was being sold in a charity shop as well, it's absolutely unbelievable. And they were humming and hawing. They wouldn't go away. It's like they were stood there waiting for me and the manager to kind of succumb to their bargaining or bartering powers. And in the end they said, oh, we don't know whether we want it, we'll leave it for now. I mean, if that was me, I would have given them £5 and said, you know, here, put the extra £3 towards the charity. But no, they wouldn't even pay the £2. They wanted it for less than £2, and they wanted it with batteries, and they wouldn't take anybody's word for it that it even worked in the first place. Some people are absolutely hilarious. On a different note, before I submitted my first TMA late last night, I was worried about filling out the assignment and how I was going to express myself and articulate a piece of academic writing, and if I had enough time to do it. And on the first time that I did a word count, I was already 150 words over my designated allowance of words, so it was absolutely no problem whatsoever. And yeah, it's great. I can't believe I'm actually doing a degree. I'm going to have a little nap and then I'm going to go and run.